Success is intentional. It's the product of deliberate action, deep belief, and the wisdom to recognize that the path to greatness lies within. What separates those who achieve their dreams from those who merely hope for them is the understanding that success begins in the mind. It is in the thoughts we think, the choices we make, and the actions we take. Every individual who has ever reached the heights of success understood that the mind, when directed properly, is capable of accomplishing what once seemed impossible. The key to transforming your life lies in recognizing the power you hold in your own thoughts. What you think about is what you become. If you consistently focus on success, on the belief that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to, then your reality will begin to shift accordingly. Your mind is a garden and your thoughts are the seeds. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, then those are the fruits you will bear. But if you choose to plant seeds of confidence, determination, and belief, you will cultivate a life of abundance, achievement, and personal fulfillment. Every great achievement starts with a single belief, a belief in your own potential. Without belief, the road ahead becomes uncertain and untraveled. It is the belief in your own capabilities that will fuel your efforts, give you the strength to endure hardships, and provide you with the drive to keep moving forward. This belief is not blind optimism, nor is it an unrealistic expectation that everything will be easy. It is the quiet, unshakable confidence that with the right mindset, strategy, and persistence, you can achieve what you set out to do. But belief alone is not enough. It is only the first step. For belief to become meaningful, it must be accompanied by a clear, defined plan. Without a plan, even the strongest belief can become like a compass with no direction. A plan is the map that guides your every move, the blueprint that lays out the steps you must take to reach your destination. The most successful people do not wander through life aimlessly. They have a definite course of action. Your plan must be specific. Vague goals lead to vague results. If your goal is to be successful, ask yourself, what does success look like for you? What steps can you take today, right now, that will move you closer to that goal? Your plan is not something you set once and forget about. It is dynamic, constantly evolving, and adaptable. You will encounter obstacles and setbacks along the way, but your plan should have the flexibility to adjust to changing circumstances while still keeping your ultimate goal in sight. The importance of persistence cannot be overstated. Setbacks are inevitable. Failure is a part of the journey, but it is your ability to persist, to pick yourself up when you fall, and to continue moving forward despite adversity that will ultimately determine your success. Every failure is simply an opportunity to learn, to grow stronger, and to come back better prepared. The key is to never quit, never allow setbacks to define you, and always keep your eye on the prize. Progress, no matter how slow, is still progress. Another critical factor in the pursuit of success is the company you keep. It is impossible to reach your full potential if you are surrounded by individuals who do not support your vision, or worse, those who actively discourage you from pursuing your dreams. You must surround yourself with those who inspire you, challenge you, and believe in your potential as much as you believe in your own. Positive influences act as a mirror to reflect the best version of yourself. They help you stay motivated, stay accountable, and most importantly, remind you that you are not alone on your journey. The people you spend time with shape who you become. If you want to succeed, seek out individuals who elevate you, who inspire you to be better, and who are committed to their own growth. Their energy will become your energy. Their mindset will influence your mindset. The support of a strong community can make all the difference when the road gets tough. At the same time, it is equally important to distance yourself from negativity. There are always individuals who will try to pull you down, who will question your ambitions and tell you that your dreams are unrealistic. These voices, while often well-meaning, can create doubt within you, and doubt is the enemy of success. Choose your associations wisely because they will have a direct impact on the thoughts you entertain and the actions you take. However, belief, a solid plan, and positive influences will not lead to success if they are not accompanied by action. Action is the vital link between your dreams and reality. You can have the clearest, most brilliant vision, but without action, it will remain a vision, unfulfilled and distant. The best plans are useless if they are never put into motion. Every dream, every goal requires effort, and that effort needs to be sustained consistently. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for the stars to align. Start now. Even if your actions feel small, they are significant. A single step forward is progress, and progress is the foundation for greater achievements. It is easy to get caught up in the idea of waiting for things to be just right, but the truth is, the perfect time will never come. What you can control is what you do right now. Take that first step, take the second, and then keep going. The journey to success is often a long one, and the path is rarely straight. There will be moments when you doubt yourself, when it feels like the obstacles are insurmountable. But it is in those moments that you must remind yourself of the power of persistence. Those who achieve success are those who refuse to give up, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. The ability to keep moving forward, even when the road is tough, is what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. Success also requires a commitment to continuous growth and learning. No one ever reaches the peak of their potential. There is always more to learn, more to experience, and more to give. True success is not a destination, it is a journey. And this journey never ends. Each day is an opportunity to learn something new, to improve, to grow. If you stop learning, you stop evolving. And when you stop evolving, you stop growing. The most successful people are those who are lifelong learners. They seek out new knowledge, new skills, and new perspectives. They understand that success is not just about reaching a goal, but about becoming the best version of themselves along the way. Success requires a commitment to constant self-improvement, to developing your mind, your body, and your spirit. The world around us is constantly changing, and to remain successful, you must adapt. Seek out new challenges, expose yourself to new ideas, and continuously push your limits. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more capable you become of handling the demands of success. Success is not a matter of chance, nor is it a product of extraordinary circumstances. It is the result of a clear belief in yourself, a well-defined plan, consistent action, the support of positive influences, and an unyielding commitment to personal growth. If you adopt these principles and apply them consistently in your life, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Your potential is limitless, and the life you desire is within your reach. This version follows the same motivational tone, focusing on principles and actions leading to success. Let me know if you'd like me to expand further or adjust any sections. Success is not a random event or the result of chance. It begins with a single powerful force, belief in yourself. Your beliefs shape your thoughts, and your thoughts ultimately shape your reality. Every outcome you experience in life is rooted in the way you perceive your abilities and potential. Without the belief that you are capable of achieving something, the journey towards success becomes significantly harder. This belief is the foundation on which all other successes are built. When you believe in your own potential, you open yourself up to possibilities. You begin to see opportunities where others may only see obstacles. This mindset shift allows you to approach challenges with a sense of confidence, knowing that you have the tools to overcome them. Without belief, you're more likely to hesitate, second-guess yourself, or give up before reaching the finish line. It's easy to become discouraged when external circumstances seem daunting, but with belief, you develop the resilience to push through difficulties and keep moving forward. Belief is not just about having confidence in the moment, it's about trusting in your ability to grow and learn. There will be moments of doubt, moments when the journey feels overwhelming, but belief gives you the strength to keep going. When you believe in yourself, you view failure not as a defeat, but as an opportunity to learn. Every misstep, every setback becomes part of the learning process, an integral part of the road to success. Those who believe in themselves are the ones who see challenges as stepping stones, not roadblocks. Your belief also influences the way others perceive you. People are more likely to support and trust someone who radiates confidence and belief in their abilities. The power of self-belief is contagious. When you truly believe in your own potential, you naturally inspire others to believe in you as well. Your belief becomes a magnet that attracts opportunities, connections, and resources that will aid in your journey toward your goals. This can make all the difference, as success is often a result of the people you meet, the opportunities you seize, and the collaborations you build. Furthermore, belief in yourself means accepting that you are worthy of success. Often, people struggle with self-doubt because they feel unworthy of achieving greatness. But self-belief is rooted in the understanding that you are capable of reaching your highest potential and deserving of every success that comes your way. This shift in perspective allows you to break free from limiting beliefs and open yourself up to a life of endless possibilities. Belief is also a continual practice. It's not enough to have a single moment of confidence. You must nurture and reinforce that belief every day. Your thoughts, words, and actions should align with the belief that you are capable. The more you practice this belief, the stronger it becomes and the more your confidence grows. In turn, this belief propels you forward, urging you to take action, set higher goals, and never stop pursuing your dreams. In the end, belief is the key that unlocks everything you want in life. It is the invisible force that drives you to take action, to overcome obstacles, and to stay committed to your vision. Success starts with belief in yourself, and from that belief, everything else falls into place. Belief alone is powerful, but without action, it can only take you so far. The next essential ingredient in the pursuit of success is a clear and actionable plan. Just as belief forms a foundation, a well-thought-out plan serves as the structure that will guide you toward your goals. While belief ignites the spark, it is the plan that fuels sustained progress, ensuring that your dreams are not just ideas, but tangible objectives you are actively working toward. A plan gives you direction. Without it, belief can become aimless, and your energy might be scattered across too many unrelated tasks or ideas. You may feel motivated, but unsure about where to channel your efforts. Having a clear plan means that every decision you make, every step you take, aligns with your overarching goal. It serves as your roadmap, providing the necessary structure to make sure you're always moving in the right direction. You will know what to do next, and this eliminates any uncertainty or hesitation that might otherwise slow you down. Additionally, a well-defined plan adds purpose to your actions. When you understand why you're doing something and how it contributes to your end goal, the process becomes more meaningful. This sense of purpose is motivating. Each task, no matter how small, takes on significance, and this helps keep you focused. Without a plan, even the most well-intentioned efforts can feel random, or you might question the importance of your action. A clear plan connects the dots and ensures that your daily efforts have a real impact on achieving your ultimate vision. A plan also allows for consistent progress. Success doesn't happen overnight, and achieving any meaningful goal requires sustained effort over time. Without a plan, it's easy to become distracted, lose momentum, or give up when faced with difficulties. However, when you have a step-by-step plan, you are able to measure your progress and celebrate small victories along the way. These smaller achievements reinforce your belief in yourself and your goals, providing you with a motivation to continue. The more you see your plan taking shape, the more confidence you build in your ability to reach the finish line. Moreover, a good plan is flexible. It is not set in stone, and it should evolve as circumstances change. Flexibility is crucial because no journey toward success is without obstacles. Unexpected challenges or new opportunities will arise, and your plan needs to adapt accordingly. This doesn't mean abandoning your goal, but adjusting the approach to keep moving forward. When you have a plan, you are better equipped to handle setbacks because you have a framework to refer back to. You'll be able to pivot, adjust your course, and continue toward your goal with a renewed sense of clarity. Another vital aspect of a well-defined plan is that it provides a sense of accountability. Once you've mapped out the steps you need to take, you hold yourself accountable to them. It's easy to make excuses and procrastinate, but when you have a plan, you know exactly what needs to be done and when. Accountability not only keeps you focused, but also helps you measure success in real time. You will know if you're on track or if you need to reassess and adjust your approach. Without this measure, it's difficult to know whether your efforts are leading you closer to your goal, which can result in frustration or loss of direction. Lastly, a plan can give you a deeper sense of control. Life is unpredictable, and there will always be factors beyond your control. But with a clear plan in place, you have control over the actions you take, the decisions you make, and how you respond to external events. This sense of control is empowering. It puts you in the driver's seat of your own destiny, where you can steer your efforts and choices toward the future you desire. Even when things seem uncertain, your plan gives you a sense of stability, knowing that you're actively working toward your goal no matter what the world may throw your way. In essence, belief without a plan is like a car without a steering wheel. You may have the energy and desire to reach your destination, but without a clear course of action, you're unlikely to get very far. A plan channels your belief into focused, deliberate action, making your dreams tangible and achievable. It ensures that every step you take is a step closer to your goal and keeps you on track, no matter the obstacles or distractions you encounter along the way. The people you choose to spend time with play a pivotal role in shaping the direction of your life. The influence of those around you is often underestimated, but the reality is that the individuals in your circle have a profound impact on your mindset, actions, and ultimately your success. Whether it's through their words, their energy, or the examples they set, the people around you can either propel you forward or hold you back. Therefore, one of the most powerful decisions you can make in your journey towards success is the conscious choice to surround yourself with positive, uplifting, and motivating influences. The energy of those around you is contagious. When you spend time with people who inspire and support you, their energy becomes your energy. Their enthusiasm, their drive, their passion for success, and their belief in their own potential serve as a reflection of what's possible. You begin to internalize their optimism and their work ethic, which in turn influences your actions. When you're surrounded by individuals who are determined to succeed, you can't help but be motivated to elevate your own efforts and take your goals more seriously. The positivity, ambition, and determination of those around you can ignite the same traits within yourself. On the other hand, negative influences can have a detrimental impact on your mindset. The person who constantly doubts your abilities or undermines your efforts can erode your belief in yourself, even if you started off confident and determined. Negative influences may express their skepticism or disbelief in your dreams, often out of their own insecurities or limited perspective. While it may not always be intentional, this negativity can gradually chip away at your confidence and cause you to second-guess your potential. It is essential to recognize when someone's attitude or words are not serving your growth and to distance yourself from those who consistently bring doubt and negativity into your life. The people you associate with can either expand your vision or limit it. When you surround yourself with people who are growth-minded, who are constantly learning, striving for better, and pushing their own limits, you too will begin to see new possibilities. These individuals challenge you to think bigger, to push past your comfort zone, and to believe that your goals are achievable. They offer guidance, encouragement, and sometimes constructive criticism that helps you improve and grow. This constant exposure to positive, success-driven energy can make a world of difference in how you approach your own ambitions. Additionally, having a supportive network can make all the difference when facing challenges. The road to success is rarely smooth, and there will be times when obstacles seem insurmountable. During these times, it is vital to have people around you who can offer encouragement, advice, and perspective. A supportive community can remind you of your strengths, help you see the bigger picture, and reassure you that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. This network acts as a safety net that catches you when you stumble and pushes you back on track when you start to veer off course. Without this kind of support, it's easy to become discouraged, overwhelmed, or isolated in the face of adversity. In contrast, toxic influences can create unnecessary drama, foster negativity, and introduce distractions into your life. These individuals often complain, make excuses, or dwell on failures, which can sap your energy and derail your focus. You might find yourself caught up in their pessimistic viewpoints or their constant griping about their circumstances. The more you start to internalize their negativity and limitations, it's difficult to stay focused on your goals when the people around you are constantly questioning, complaining, or belittling the very idea of success. The process of distancing yourself from negativity is not always easy. In many cases, these individuals may be family members, longtime friends, or coworkers, people you've known for a long time and who may have good intentions, but whose influence is ultimately hindering your growth. It can feel uncomfortable to create distance, but you must remember that your success is worth prioritizing. Surrounding yourself with people who encourage, support, and challenge you to be your best self is not selfish. It is necessary for your growth and the achievement of your goal. When you choose to associate with people who uplift you, who understand your ambitions, and who are committed to their own personal growth, you create an environment that fosters success. These people not only inspire you, but hold you accountable as well. They push you to stay focused, to keep working hard, and to keep striving for excellence. They understand that success is not easy, and they're there to walk beside you, offering help when needed and celebrating your victories along the way. Furthermore, positive influences also teach you valuable lessons about resilience, persistence, and self-belief. They model these qualities through their own actions, and by observing their behavior, you learn how to embody these traits in your own life. They show you what's possible when you stay dedicated and don't let obstacles define you. With such role models around you, the barriers between where you are now and where you want to be start to feel more surmountable. In summary, the people you associate with are not just bystanders in your life, they are active participants in your success story. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, they shape your outlook, impact your mindset, and influence the actions you take. Surrounding yourself with people who inspire, support, and challenge you to grow is one of the most powerful choices you can make in your pursuit of success. Likewise, distancing yourself from those who bring negativity into your life will allow you to free up mental and emotional space for the positive influences that will elevate you to new heights. Success is not a solitary endeavor, and the relationships you build along the way will play a significant role in your achievements. Choose your circle wisely and let it be one that propels you toward greatness. Success is not born from waiting for the perfect conditions or the right moment. It's not about waiting for a sign or hoping that the stars will align in your favor. Success is a result of consistent, deliberate action. No matter how small the steps may seem, taking consistent action is the key to moving closer to your goals. Progress in its purest form is built on the foundation of daily effort and commitment. Every single step you take, no matter how insignificant it may appear in the moment, brings you closer to your ultimate destination. The idea of waiting for the perfect moment is a trap that many people fall into. It's easy to tell ourselves that we'll start when things are easier, when we have more time, or when we feel more confident, but the truth is, the perfect moment rarely arrives. Life is unpredictable and external circumstances are constantly changing. Waiting for the right time can lead to endless delays, missed opportunities, and a life full of unfulfilled potential. The key to success lies in understanding that the time to take action is always now. There will never be a perfect time, so you must create your own momentum by acting in the present. Taking consistent action means making progress even when you don't feel ready. It's about committing to your goal and continuing to move forward even when doubt or fear creeps in. And you don't need to have everything figured out right away. In fact, the process of taking action will teach you what you need to know along the way. The more you do, the more you learn, and the clearer your path becomes. Each step you take is a lesson, each experience adds to your knowledge, and each mistake provides valuable feedback. This is how progress happens, through action and learning. A major benefit of consistent action is that it builds momentum. When you start working toward a goal, even if it's just a small step, it triggers a cycle of action that fuels further action. The more you do, the more motivated you become. Success breeds more success, and the initial effort that felt challenging or intimidating becomes easier over time. You build confidence as you see results, and this reinforces your belief in your ability to keep moving forward. Small steps lead to bigger steps, and before you know it, you're making significant strides toward your goal. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in achieving success, and it can only be built through consistent action. Consistency is also important because it helps you stay focused and accountable. It's easy to lose track of your goals or become distracted by other commitments. However, when you commit to taking daily or weekly actions, no matter how small, you hold yourself accountable to your dream. Each action becomes a step that brings you closer to the life you envision. And over time, the cumulative effect of these small actions adds up to something far greater than you might have imagined. Consistency also strengthens your discipline and resilience. There will inevitably be days when motivation wanes, when obstacles arise, or when you don't feel like pushing forward. However, by making consistent action a non-negotiable part of your routine, you develop the mental discipline to keep going even when things get tough. The ability to persist in the face of difficulty is a crucial element of success. The more you practice consistency, the more resilient you become to challenges. You learn that success isn't just about how hard you push on your best days, it's about how you show up every day, regardless of the circumstances. Another aspect of taking consistent action is the ability to adapt and pivot when necessary. When you take action, you'll inevitably encounter unexpected situations and new information. Consistent action allows you to adjust your approach as needed. You may start with one plan, but through trial and error, you might discover a better, more efficient way to reach your goal. Each action you take provides insights that help refine your approach, making you more effective as you move forward. Flexibility, combined with consistency, ensures that you stay on course while remaining open to improvement. It's also important to recognize that not all actions will lead to immediate, visible results. Success is a journey, and sometimes the most significant progress occurs behind the scenes. Some actions may seem to produce little impact at first, but they are setting the foundation for future growth. For example, learning a new skill, making a connection, or developing a new habit may not show immediate rewards, but these efforts compound over time. Consistent action may feel slow at times, but the key is to keep going. Trust the process and understand that results come not from a single grand action, but from the steady accumulation of small, focused efforts over time. In essence, taking consistent action is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. It is the engine that drives progress, the fuel that powers growth, and the catalyst for transformation. Success does not come from waiting for things to fall into place. It comes from showing up each day, doing the work, and making forward progress. By taking action, you learn, adapt, and build the momentum necessary to achieve your goals. Every small effort contributes to the larger picture, and over time, all these efforts will add up to the success you've been working toward. So start today. Take that first step, and then the next, and keep moving forward, one action at a time. Success is not a destination, it's the result of your consistent journey. In any journey toward success, challenges and setbacks are not just possibilities, they are inevitabilities. No one ever reaches their goals without facing difficulties along the way. However, it is not these obstacles that ultimately determine success, it is your ability to persist despite them. Persistence is one of the most crucial traits of successful individuals, because it is the fuel that keeps you moving forward when everything else might be pushing you to quit. The most successful people are those who continue to push forward even when the road gets tough, learning from their failures and never giving up on their dreams. Persistence is about commitment. It's about having a clear vision of your goal and being willing to stay the course, no matter what obstacles arise. Everyone faces roadblocks in their pursuit of success, whether it's a personal challenge, a business setback, or external circumstances beyond your control. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't often lies in the ability to persist when things are not going as planned. When you face difficulties, it's easy to be tempted to quit, to take a step back, or to change direction. However, the key to success is not about avoiding failure, but about continuing forward in spite of it. One of the most valuable aspects of persistence is that it allows you to learn from failure. Failure is not a sign that you're incapable or that you should give up. It's an opportunity to grow and improve. When you encounter setbacks, it's essential to approach them with the mindset that each challenge is a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve moving forward? Successful people don't view failure as the end of the road, but as a stepping stone toward greater achievement. In fact, many of the most successful people in history, from inventors to entrepreneurs, have failed multiple times before reaching their breakthrough. They learned from each failure and used it as motivation to keep going. Persistence also requires patience. Success rarely comes overnight. The path to achieving your dreams is often long and winding, and it's easy to feel discouraged if you don't see immediate results. But the most successful people understand that every small step counts, and that lasting success requires time and effort. It is the ability to keep going even when results are slow to materialize that sets apart those who succeed from those who fall short. Persistence means showing up every day, doing the work, and trusting that your efforts will eventually pay off. It's not about rushing the process. It's about sticking with it for as long as it takes. Moreover, persistence also requires resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward, even when it feels like the world is against you. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you question your capabilities or wonder if the journey is worth it. Resilience is what allows you to keep pushing through these moments and move past them. It's about understanding that challenges are a natural part of any meaningful pursuit and that the discomfort of failure or setbacks is temporary. Resilient people don't get knocked down and stay down. Instead, they use adversity as fuel for their persistence, knowing that every difficulty is just a temporary obstacle on the way to success. It's important to note that persistence doesn't mean blindly continuing down the same path if it's not working. Being persistent doesn't mean being rigid or refusing to adapt. It's about being flexible while maintaining the drive to keep going. Sometimes persistence involves adjusting your approach when something isn't working. It may require you to step back, reassess your strategy, and make necessary changes. Being persistent is about finding the best way forward, even if it means changing tactics, learning new skills, or pivoting your approach. The key is to keep moving forward and never allowing setbacks to stop you from pursuing your ultimate goal. Persistence also builds confidence. When you face a challenge head-on and push through, even when you feel like giving up, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. Every time you overcome an obstacle or learn from a failure, your belief in yourself and your ability to succeed strengthens. This growing confidence becomes a powerful motivator, encouraging you to tackle future challenges with greater determination and resilience. As your persistence pays off and you see progress, your confidence will continue to grow, propelling you even closer to your success. One of the greatest aspects of persistence is that it often leads to breakthroughs. Many people give up just before they reach their goal, discouraged by the challenges they face or overwhelmed by the obstacles in their path. But the ones who persist beyond the struggle are often the ones who experience breakthroughs. Success is rarely linear. It comes in waves, with moments of progress followed by moments of difficulty. If you stop at the first sign of struggle, you'll never know how close you were to the breakthrough that would have propelled you toward your goal. Persistence allows you to break through these barriers and reach new heights. In conclusion, persistence is the cornerstone of success. The ability to keep moving forward, even in the face of challenges and setbacks, is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up too soon. Success doesn't come from avoiding failure, but from learning from it, adapting, and continuing to push forward. The road to success will always have obstacles, but persistence ensures that you'll have the strength and resilience to overcome them. When you commit to never giving up, when you embrace the lessons from failure, and when you show up every day to do the work, you are building a foundation for lasting success. It's not the easy path, but it is the one that leads to true achievement and fulfillment. Success is often seen as a destination, a point on the horizon that we work toward. However, the truth is that success is not a single achievement, but rather an ongoing journey of growth and evolution. It's a process that never ends, and to continue moving forward, you must commit to lifelong learning and development. In order to truly succeed, you need to embrace growth, constantly seeking new knowledge, honing new skills, and improving yourself in every way possible. By focusing on continuous learning, you ensure that you are always adaptable and capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Lifelong learning is essential because the world around us is constantly changing. What worked yesterday may not work today, and what works today might not work tomorrow. Whether it's changes in technology, shifts in market trends, or evolving personal circumstances, the ability to adapt and grow is vital. By making a commitment to learning, you stay relevant and equipped to handle whatever challenges arise. The most successful individuals understand that knowledge is not static. It's something that must be constantly updated and expanded in order to thrive in a world that is always in flux. Learning doesn't just involve acquiring new information. It's about developing a mindset that is open to growth. When you adopt a mindset of lifelong learning, you stop seeing challenges as obstacles and instead view them as opportunities for growth. Every experience, whether good or bad, becomes a lesson that helps you grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. Instead of feeling defeated by setbacks, you learn to see them as stepping stones on the path to improvement. This mindset shift allows you to embrace change with enthusiasm and curiosity rather than fear or resistance. Continuous learning also means developing new skills. It's easy to become complacent and rely on the skills you've already mastered, but to remain competitive and effective in any area of life, you must constantly be learning new techniques and strategies. Whether it's learning how to use new technology, improving your communication skills, or mastering a new subject, acquiring new skills ensures that you are always progressing. Even the most accomplished individuals continue to learn, constantly pushing themselves to stay ahead of the curve. The desire to improve is what drives them forward, and their commitment to learning keeps them at the top of their game. Personal growth isn't limited to just intellectual development. It also includes emotional and physical growth. The most successful people are those who nurture not just their minds, but also their emotional well-being and physical health. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage your own emotions and navigate relationships effectively, is crucial to success. It helps you handle stress, build stronger relationships, and make better decisions. By continuously working on your emotional growth, you improve your resilience and ability to face life's challenges with a clear mind and steady heart. Physical health is equally important. Taking care of your body through regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate rest ensures that you have the energy, focus, and vitality needed to pursue your goals. Success demands a high level of energy, and without a healthy body, it becomes difficult to sustain the effort required to reach your full potential. Your physical state directly impacts your mental clarity and emotional balance. By prioritizing physical wellness, you set yourself up for long-term success, ensuring that you have the stamina to keep going through the ups and downs. Lifelong learning also means cultivating adaptability. In a rapidly changing world, your ability to stay flexible and open-minded will determine your success. Those who are rigid in their thinking or unwilling to change are often left behind. On the other hand, those who embrace learning as a continuous process are able to pivot when necessary, adjusting their strategies or goals as the circumstances change. Adaptability is key to thriving in an uncertain world, and lifelong learning is the way to build that flexibility. Whether it's adapting to new technology, shifting your approach to a problem, or learning how to work with a new team, those who keep learning are always prepared to face whatever comes their way. A commitment to growth also involves setting new goals and challenges. Once you reach a certain milestone, it's important not to rest on your laurels, but to continue striving for the next level. Success is not about reaching a single point. It's about constantly pushing yourself to become better, to achieve more, and to contribute in new ways. Setting new goals helps keep you motivated and gives you a clear sense of direction. Without this sense of purpose, it's easy to lose momentum. By constantly reassessing your goals and setting new ones, you ensure that you remain driven and focused on growth. The journey of lifelong learning and growth is one of self-discovery. It allows you to continuously improve and refine who you are, ensuring that you are always becoming the best version of yourself. It challenges you to expand your thinking, embrace discomfort, and become more resilient. Success is not about arriving at a destination, but about the continuous process of becoming better intellectually, emotionally. In conclusion, lifelong learning and growth are fundamental to sustain success. By committing to continuous learning, you stay adaptable, capable, and prepared for whatever life brings. You gain new skills, deepen your emotional intelligence, improve your physical health, and become more resilient in the face of challenges. Success isn't a static goal, it's a lifelong journey. Embrace the process of growth and let it fuel your progress as you continue to evolve and reach new heights in every aspect of your life.